Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Wugdvir, you two-faced scum. You're the one behind all this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my master sent me for. The Warrant of Trade.
I have no intention of helping you, heretic.
I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
To the void with you. The blade flashes in the dim light. Drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous, your head spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sources' voices echo, each other drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a single urge. Go to the gates. Go to the gates. Get out. I am not your puppet. The voices in your head giggle, mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence, forcing you onto your feet, making you take a step forward to the gates in the center of the looming chamber. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human's likeness built into it. The front panel, as you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This servitor, an obedient automaton, created from a lobotomized human being. Sentinel turned its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. Look, anything that could use as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and is in perfect working condition. Nary a broken panel or broken piece of rebar in sight. Examine the device. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is a strange alloy that was used as material in the machine's components, some of which is unfamiliar to you. You suspect some kind of archaeotech relic. As before, like, all that shit happened with the Age of Strife. The servitor on the gate begins to move, with screeching and groaning of metal. Leans forward, close to you. Its lower jaw opens, with a drawn-out shriek. Much wider than a living human could. Autistic. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim lights. The vid screen on the right of you light up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. Then a whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Gear wounded you. But this blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source cut itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Sentinel. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you're used to. Its skin covering stitched together with copper thread. It has metal hinges in place of standard joints. It seems the curators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than the ordinary automatons.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
God Emperor, forgive me. The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall onto the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the concentrator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaw remains closed, and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you lean against the gates, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes, pretend none of it's ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from. Crackling and static is it the Sentinel, the Cogitator, a fragment of your weary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Who is this?
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance?
You hear a disgruntled grunt in your mind, as if the lucky entity has sensed something that's not to its liking. Yes, Sentinel. Traitors threaten my life and the safety of the warrant. Pain shoots through your head and subsides quickly. It would seem the entity caught in consciousness does not have the ability to do any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way!
Let the faith guide my path to glory!
Let it be known that by my will, and by the true words of this document, I appoint. Oh, it's going too quick. No, tried. If you want to read this, you might need to pause it.
safety.
I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
I need to contact someone. Anyone. Preferably the Lord Captain.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Upper decks. Got it.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Who addresses me? What madness is happening?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Lead the way.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Know your duty.
Seal this chamber. Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Run, fools, or fall!
I've allowed to go.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
Conrad is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He is clearly serving the unholy gods of the warp.
Serving the gods of the war? Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Voidfear, you void rat. Madness. And this mutiny is likewise his doing, no doubt.
So it would seem, but he's not here. We have a mutiny to end.
Indeed. Indeed. That is easier said than done, of course. But seeing one of Lady Theodora's heirs alive inspires at least some degree of optimism. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Appreciated.
What advice do you seek? Let's patch you up.
Even in the darkest moments, there is hope.
Hello, Old Faithful.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, Some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
I heard one of Theodora's broadcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense.
How did you find me?
In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course. You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warrant Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Let's get to Navigator's Sanctum. If we don't get out of the warp, we're all gonna be dead men.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
Lead the way.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Chaos! Save ours! I am but a faithful herald of the righteous wrath!
Hang back and shoot, Ablard. Smash.
Death to non-believers!
My ears are ringing.
Death to the weak! I serve the ruinous powers!
Indeed.
Chaos guides me!
Brace yourself.
Heretic
Ablard.
dumbass. For the God Emperor.
I will not let this be a warning to all who oppose us. Actions will speak louder than words.
For the Imperium.
And so it shall be done.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
No suffering will make me forget his sacred words. Burn the heretic, kill the mutant, purge the unclean.
up awareness. Abelard. Corrals. Question. Ooh, a las pistol, don't mind if I do. It'll do for now. Now, we have a ship to save.
Let us walk this path to the end.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engine Seer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Agreed, we received a navigator as well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Wonderful.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Yeah.
The Divine watches over us.
I do this every time.
Yes? I dare not provoke the whispers.
The Emperor is with us.
Surrender to the dark powers.
Let's begin. Alright, let's see what we do. Like Ablard, go for Psycho.
Just a minor setback.
Out of my way! Ah!
Bitch!
Chaos guides me.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Okay. So, ball on Abelard.
But of course, be gone! On it.
Get flank on this sharpshooter.
The Emperor commands.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
The creature in the chair appears as if it's become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through two dark gill-like slits on his cheek. The creature's eyes are shut. The two ordinary eyes, as well as the third on that sits on the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Your time is short.
You are in need of help. We need to get you out of here.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Idara's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator, succumbing to the paradox? What the fuck is that word of corruption?
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
I want to help you. Tell me how.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off Hold on, and wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run, run.
Okay, the navigator is somewhat conscious, but barely so. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Very well. Then we must move. Move out.
Vespaidas, good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static, interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Let's go.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Maybe one, apologies.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop, and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you. Oh shit.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I shall introduce myself after you do the same.
Allow me, Master. Sister Argenta, Sacred Warrior of the Adepta Sororitas. Sister, this is Master von Valancius, a member of the Rogue Traders House.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Believe me, sister, I am no traitor. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
I would not run.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic!
What are you doing on this ship?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
Very well.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
What's happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Very well. Let's get to move on then.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
For the Emperor! Best loop. Well maintained. Is this better than my current last gun? Hold on. One question. Is this better than my last gun? Yes, it is. It's better than that. Awesome gun. Put that down. This is secondary. Alright.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Attention to detail is the key to success. Run, fools, or fall!
All of you will bleed!
Like Abelard, go there. Idra, cover the flank. Okay. Mister, cover Abelard. I'll move in to support this flank.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Actually, we could probably get a flank on it. Hold on. This could work.
Eradicated.
2 down. Bad for opening round. Then duck behind the table for cover.
Rejoice in battle!
Still move a square. Magenta. Okay, so we can pick
I'll
these
do
two
it.
up. Damn it. I'll try.
I will not be deterred.
How? Ah, 45, that makes sense. Okay, I guess we'll try and burst and we'll pick on this group here.
Actions will another step towards our ultimate victory.
Okay, much better. Okay, second wave coming in.
Death to non-believers!
Cover me! Anything else? Farewell. Was that you? Or...
Death to the weak!
Alright. Ablard. Fuck shit up.
My place is at the fore. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Right in the ass.
At your beck and call.
I serve the ruinous powers!
You suck.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Pressing fire.
And so shall it be done.
God, I suck. Just enter a little help.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay, auto guns are going straight to cargo. Let's get something very fancy.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay, some goods here. Damn, oh, I wanted to save. Okay, isn't something good in it? No charges and some tech gloves. Multi-key and a right set, okay. Not bad. Let's have a snoop around before we move on. Oh, hang on, there's some goods there.
Know your duty.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh, the Emperor. Nice. What we do? Level up. Okay, Rebel and Slaughter. Endure. Expose weakness. Rebel and Slaughter. Gas mate. What the fuck? The roar of the flames ring in your ears and choking on smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming. You distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. Then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Galatius.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Aren't you in pain, Lord Captain?
Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue trader. I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. You can see that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind as pleading, begging, demanding. You give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel... What are we waiting for?
We do not leave people in harm's way. You look away and your vision breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn. The voices of people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors in your determination. You completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but bellowing fire.
Where did it go? The thing standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
Crashed up.
The duty prevails.
Loot, 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 loot. I'll deck off its helmet. Don't mind if I do. E.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
The Divine watches over us!
Wait, I missed loot, hold on.
We should deal with this.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Arguably, we should go straight to the bridge. Observation deck at the bridge.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Stay faithful and you will be rewarded. Know your duty.
Why would we come in here? Like, it feels like this is something here. I don't remember this room. There's the loot there at least.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Not hearing any gunshots, so it's not under siege. Oh. You knew? Holy shit, she did! Gives it a go. Yeah. Now there's this problem here.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Okay, let's see what we can find. Why am I pinging on Discord? Who's pinging me? Who dares ping me? The heir to the rogue trader. I'm not the rogue trader yet. Okay, let's check the art notes in this body first. An auto pistol went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture round with his blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety of the Archmountain weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. The rogue trader life was ended by an auto pistol shot. Extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an impression of surprise. The last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood splattered parchments. Scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down closer to look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Suspect shards. Some say what was broken, but an object fell on the floor. That much is apparent as you ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they were submerged in Promethean. What do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over scrolls until you stumble upon a document. Totally different than the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC, with a symbol vaguely familiar to you. Okay, and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter is addressed to Theodora. The letter signed it with the seal of the Holy Orders of the Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Idira, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in the warp.
Fair enough. Then we best
yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You don't mind me just pouring leftover wine? AKA, you having a pouring out some extra water for myself.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
We need to gear up with some of our objects. What does Fellowship do? Fellowship, what does Fellowship do? Here we go. Okay, that will work for me. Very nice. See, 10 bonus to commerce and imploring here. Nice. Good fella, yeah. Okay, give me his melter. Give me the melter rifle. Stupid game. Oh.
You will die screaming!
Here we go again.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice!
Again. Medium armor. Oh, cool. Okay.
It will be done. At your beck and...
Round.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens! Let this be the warning to all who oppose us! The Emperor! Let my fury rain down upon thee!
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicated.
Beautiful. Dodge this.
I'll do it.
He dodged it.
I know what is to come. But of course, farewell.
Okay, I want bonus for las guns. Here we go, las gun expert. Nice. Blood, my boy. Nice, okay, we'll run that one. Some psych abilities. Okay, I don't think we can get just yet. Okay, I'm kind of like unnatural luck. Okay, we're going insane skin point next level up. Oh, increase maximum wounds, nice. Okay, is anything cool here? Just las pistols. And let's see if anyone's toughness is below that number. So let's see. So okay, dude, intelligence is less than 35. Okay, mine's less than 35. Abelard is. Everyone is. Okay. Abelard makes sense to be with the toughness. As gonna be tank.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
The Whispers taught me how.
Shit.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
The Lord Captain will not be joining us, I'm afraid.
Oh. The rogue trader is dead?
Unfortunately so.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
The ship can still be steered after the warp, but first we must restore communication between the bridge and the sanctum.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Indeed. You can see Kunrad clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer, fuck, to them.
We are out of time!
Ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let's be with honor.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today.
What do you have in mind?
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Emperor guide you, cousin.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder! Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death!
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
My soul is ablaze with righteous fury.
For the Emperor. stay there. Alright, let's do it. Abelard's blocking. Fucking like a sight in it. Get plan.
Your end is nigh. I will not another step towards our ultimate victory. Actions will speak
running
louder than words.
Back into cover.
I can't allow myself to do this.
Anything else?
Why is there?
On it.
Alright, we have all set abilities. Argent is moving you out around. Fuck.
Stay vigilant.
It will be done. Brace yourself, Abelard. Indeed. It will be done.
Chaos guides me.
Moving out.
Good, lovely shot.
Just a minor setback.
Enforcer, for fuck's sake.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. Rejoice in service.
Fuck, it's a big fuck
And
off
so
target. How am I
have been
missing?
judged and found wanting.
Ugh. Pain and duty go
That's
hand
fine.
in hand.
Fuck's sake, mate. Climb up.
Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Stop it! Ah! Ah! What an unfortunate turn of fate.
The Divine watches over us.
The air.
Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Focus. We need to re-establish contact with Navigator's Sanctum. It's our only chance of survival. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor. And the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing. One of the survivors buckling under distress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report and... blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something to be explained to the tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
Very well, I'm ready to begin. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents, visible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It is taking the guise of a feared lord, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true purpose, true surreal nature, where the Theodore's eyes is engulfed of worldly fire, the other a vessel of ancient evil poured into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug and burrowed into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize all these voices are a myriad of manifestations of the same call that has finally embedded your mind. Be gone, Phantom!
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
For the Emperor.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Indeed.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim... have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Thank you, Seneschal. That would be all.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.